Martin O'Neill and Roy Keane could be taking over from Mark Hughes at Stoke. Martin O'Neill was set to meet with Stoke City officials tonight as the prospect of the Ireland manager leaving his post drew closer, and his assistant Roy Keane is expected to move with the Derryman if he takes the job. O'Neill is in pole position to succeed Mark Hughes after Gary Rowett opted to stay with Derby County, and the Premier League strugglers remain keen to have a new man in place for Monday's league meeting with Manchester United. The 65-year-old fits the bill because of his experience at top-flight level and the fact he has always been held in high regard by the Stoke hierarchy. He has also only made a verbal agreement with the FI to extend his contract to the Euro 2020 campaign, which means there would be no issue for the Potters in terms of compensation. It's understood that O'Neill is interested by the prospect of a return to club management, and, if discussions lead to a firm offer, it would be a permanent deal as opposed to a short-term job-sharing arrangement until the end of the club season. Stoke were expected to meet O'Neill tonight and have set aside time to continue negotiations tomorrow, Thursday, in the hope of holding a press conference Friday and having the new man in place at Old Trafford. O'Neill and Keane have struck up a solid working relationship since taking the Irish reins in 2013, and it's believed that the Corkman is part of the Stoke equation. The Ireland manager had previously identified Keane as his ideal successor, but maintaining the partnership could offer the number 2 a straightforward route back into the English club game. However, in the event that O'Neill is unable to secure a position for Keane within any package to take over at Stoke, Steve Walford, Steve Garpey, and Seamus McDonough would also be in contention for roles. Then the Irish assistant could be left in sole charge of the national team. Abbottstown officials insist it was business as usual, with O'Neill booked to travel to Switzerland in a fortnight's time for the UEFA Nations League draw. The FI say there has been no approach from Stoke, but the manager's loose contractual position removed the need for a formal process. O'Neill was happy to stay on for another 2 years when the FI stepped up discussions in October in order to reach agreement, although they did not discuss terms and conditions before the news that he would staying on for a third campaign was announced. The Irish manager was then stung by criticism in the aftermath of the crushing World Cup playoff defeat to Denmark at Lansdowne Road only a month later. Online editor